Hi guys, it is Tanya from Quiet Time Talks, um, and I am recording a video for Virtual Homeschool Co-op. I've talked a little bit about Virtual Homeschool Co-op in quite a few of my videos recently, and again, like my last couple of videos, I'm recording this from my laptop, but I'm actually trying to record it through my video editor, and I'm kind of hoping that improves the video quality. It looks better on my end, but I can't guarantee anything, so I apologize for, poor quality or anything in advance. And I also am still getting over being sick. I've been sick for a little while here. And I just recorded a couple of other videos. So I think I may be starting to lose my voice. On top of the fact I just recorded 2 videos, we homeschooled and there was a lot of reading and stuff today. So this is assignment number 5, and it's reasons that you homeschool. So, our initial reason, I guess, was I just thought it'd be fun. I liked the idea of doing it. I thought it'd be a really good way to get close to your kids and stuff. So initially it was just kind of for me. It was kind of a selfish thought. And I always wanted to. My daughter, I was pregnant with her when I started talking about homeschooling. I always thought it'd be something fun and neat, and I don't know, I always liked the idea of it. I loved meeting kids that were homeschooled. I myself was homeschooled from the very beginning of kindergarten, and I threw a tantrum to get put into school, and my mom gave in and put me in school. So, anyway, I've always wanted to do it. How have your reasons grown or changed? Well, a lot of my reasons when it came time to actually start homeschooling were kind of the same reasons why we're homeschooling now. My initial reason was just because I wanted to. This was, like I said, I was pregnant with my daughter, so I had no idea what it entailed at that time. When she turned 3, I started researching it and looking into it, and actually starting to prep her for homeschooling, getting little workbooks, that kind of thing. When it came down to time to homeschool, I actually was starting a vlogging channel at the same time. Approximately 8 months ago or so, we actually recorded a video for that channel titled Our Homeschooling or something. I'll actually link that. And we talk about why and whatnot on that video, why we were homeschooling. My reasons haven't changed too much. One of the things that has changed is society. There's been some safety concerns with certain policies that schools are enforcing, which I'm sure have affected many people, and I'm sure it's made it so a lot of people are starting to homeschool. I've already heard several families who are pulling their kids out of our local school district. So I'm not going to go into that. This isn't a political video by any means. So, but that's something that has changed, which has just given me one more reason. But the reasons why we're homeschooling, I'll go through them as quickly but detailed as I can. So one of our number 1 reasons is faith. And I know, you're stereotypical, religious homeschooler. It's not that I think my children cannot be raised as Christians in the public school. It's that I feel like God's not welcome there, and Christians are often feel like they have to be somebody else when they're in school, and they can't be themselves because who they are as a Christian might get made fun of in today's society in school. So I want my children to be comfortable being Christians wherever they are, including during their educational environment. So that's one of our reasons. Also, the one-on-one attention and the individualized education. This is really important to me. And I want you guys to know that I'm not giving you these in any particular order, but this one's a really important one to me. I feel like kids really benefit from someone paying close attention to them when they are doing their schoolwork. I think that having lesson plans and curriculum that are individualized towards that child is one of the best things you can do for kids when you're homeschooling them. I have 4 kids. They are 4 very different people. My daughter, super bright at math. She catches on to math like that. I mean, she could fly through any math curriculum in half the time that it takes to do it if I let her. I have a son with autism. Super visual, super hands-on, active learner. It has to be tactile. It has to be very visually engaging. It also has to be mellow. So I have to find curriculum that can do that. My 2-year-old is just fantastically bright. He can pick up anything. I mean, he knows all the letters of the alphabet by sight. You can grab any flashcard, show him a letter, and he knows what it is, and a lot of them he knows the sounds of. So again, individualized one-on-one attention is super awesome for kids. Real life preparation. I feel like there is not enough of this in today's schools. There's not enough time spent on preparing the child to actually function in society. I think children need to be taught how to cook, how to clean, how to do laundry, how to sew, how to put a button on a shirt, how to change the oil in their car, how to balance a checkbook, how to save, how to budget. Sorry, that beeping is my husband. I think that children need to learn how to care for their vehicles. Hi, babe. And I feel like there's not enough of that real world prep in schools. I mean, my husband will even agree with me on this one, that we left school knowing absolutely nothing about home loans or buying a house or anything that had to do anything with it, or even credit. It was not something that we were taught in school. We had like economics classes and that kind of thing, and we learned how to write checks. Do you know how much I've written checks as an adult? I can't even remember the last time I actually wrote a check. Like, now everything's cards, and I'm sure some of you still use checks. But anyways, not enough real world prep in public schools. Also, just general good values. Good values aren't taught in schools. My husband's peeking over the camera. So, just, simple stuff like good character, honesty and self-control, those kinds of things. We specifically teach those to our kids. And I go out of my way to teach them as a lesson plan. I'm not just talking about trying to incorporate them in reading books or whatever. Like, we are working on self-control this week. They memorize a Bible verse having to do with self-control. We read stories from the Bible, stories from a book that I have on self-control, etc. So I think that's important. I wanted to spend time with my kids. I want us to be a close-knit family, and so homeschooling really allows us to do that. It allows us to spend a lot of time together and really get to know each other and bond really well. It's also safer. All the violence going on today is the society. What better place to educate your kids and know that they're going to be safe than right in your own home? I mean, that's the best, safest place you can give your kids. You're right there. And then I want to let them be kids. I don't want them to spend all day in a desk. I want them to be able to run around and learn and explore in that way. Life itself is a learning experience, so our kids need to live, We also have a lot of opportunities to expose our kids to different people of different age groups and ethnic backgrounds and just a lot of diversity through homeschooling. We go to museums or the library or the grocery store or whatever. They're around so many different people. So anyways, those are our current ones. How do they resemble who we are as a family? Well, we are a very faith-based family. We're fun. We're close-knit. And all of those reasons are reasons why we homeschool. We homeschool because it's fun, because we wanted to spend time together as a family, for our faith, and that resembles us as a family. We're, like I said, we're fun, we're close-knit, and so, yeah, that's kind of, in a nutshell, why we homeschool. So, if you want to learn more about the virtual homeschool co-op, be sure to check out the links in my description. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Bye guys!